Are you needing a way to renew your life, but you're thinking that renewing your life after 50 is impossible? I want to show you how to reinvent your life after 50 in one major way. How's it going, Reinventors? This is Reinventing You, the channel where you can be inspired to take your own reinventing journey. My name is Amelia Sims, and I want to inspire you to live a life of joy, fulfillment, and purpose through reinventing. I'm over 50. I'm reinventing my own life, and I want to show you that it is possible to renew your life even after age 50. Please give this video a thumbs up and keep watching so that you will know how you can help to make this channel even better. There is really only one way to renew your life after age 50, and it might seem simplistic, but it works. You have to have a goal. That's right, I said you have to have a goal, not set a goal. And here's the difference. Because a lot of times when you set a goal, you tell other people about it, and that tricks your brain into thinking you've actually reached that goal. And people are actually more likely to reach a goal if they haven't told people about it, but they have a goal. So your first thing you have to do is have a goal. And I'm going to recommend, if you want to write it down, that's fine, but don't go around telling people what your goal is. When you have a goal, you are actively working toward it with everything you are. Your goal becomes part of you and what you're doing and who you are. And that is how you renew yourself, reinvent yourself after age 50. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to have times when life gets in the way, or you have setbacks or doubts and all those kinds of things. I'm not saying that having a goal means you're not going to have difficulties or challenges. Those are going to come. But when you have a goal, you are working toward it with everything you are. And in order to live that goal, you need to have a way to reach it and a support system that will help you get there. Having a goal means that you have doable action steps to reach that goal. And when I say doable, I mean doable. I'm the worst for making these most outlandish plans and to-do lists and things I have to accomplish all in one day or very little time. I mean, I am the worst. The things I plan on doing are usually not doable. I mean, when I say doable, they have to be broken down into little action steps that get you where you want to go. Want to lose 20 pounds? Now, you can sit down and say, well, I'm going to walk 5 miles, 3 days a week, and then I'm going to watch what I'm eating, and I'm going to start meditation, and I'm going to read a book on healthy living, and I'm going to be taking this special supplement. Oh my goodness. Now, all of these things are good things to do, but there's no way that you can just start out and reach your weight loss goal doing all these things at once. So one thing you have to do is say, okay, where can I start? What's the first step that I can take? So something that I could do 1 mile 3 times a week. I can also cut out sugar and find a great supplement for me to be taking. Those are some doable action steps. They're not overwhelming. There's something that you can start. And I don't mean necessarily small. I mean, those are 3, kind of big things, especially giving up sugar. I know that's just one of the things I'm doing right now. You can do those things. They're not so outlandish and impossible that no human being could ever do them. Now, when you start doing these doable action steps, a lot of times that means you're going to have to change your habits. A lot of times we live from day to day without realizing what habits that we actually have and how hard it is to break them. For instance, let's go back to the weight loss example. You may have a habit of reaching into the cookie jar and getting cookies, maybe every day, after lunch, after supper, first thing in the morning. I don't know when it is, but that's a habit that you're going to have to learn to break in order to reach your goal. I know that's one of the things that's really hard when you are over 50 because you have kind of ingrained a lot of habits, whether they're eating or relationships or even your job. And it's really hard to break those and start new things. In addition, if you're going to be doing actionable steps to reach a goal, you are also going to have to change your schedule. That is, if you're going to be doing that 1 mile, 3 times a week walk, you're going to have to put it in your schedule. I mean, I'm one of these people that I've got to have it on the calendar or it's not going to happen. That's what you have to do. You've got to schedule, okay, these are the steps I need to reach my goal. I need to put them on my calendar, on my schedule. If you do bullet journaling, put it in your bullet journal. Make it a part of your everyday life. Going back to the eating, you cut out sweets, but what's the next step? Well, the next step, cut out sweets, add more vegetables to your diet. Do what you can, take those actionable steps, put them on your calendar, and just do them. One of the things that I have constantly said is that you have to have some support when you are reinventing yourself. So one of the things I always suggest is have some personal support, a coach, a mentor, a counselor, a friend, somebody that's going to keep you accountable. That's the person you can share your goal with. That's the person who is going to check in with you every so often and say, hey, how's it going? How is your weight loss? Are you doing those actionable steps? Have you scheduled it on your calendar? Have you ingrained new habits in everything you do every week? One of the things that may be helpful, going back to the weight loss goal, is to have a friend walk with you. So it's the same concept, whatever you're reinventing yourself. If it's something about your career, have somebody who's been through a career change to walk it with you, to take you through the steps. Or somebody who's in a career that you would like to pursue, have them kind of mentor you through the process, show you the pitfalls that they knew about or didn't know about when they went through, but they want to help you. You need that support because, like I said before, life happens and sometimes challenges come around and you need somebody just to keep you going. Another way to have a accountability with not a particular person, but just a way to be accountable is to write something down, especially if you have a whiteboard. I have sort of a gray-brown board. Anyway, somewhere where it's visible, where you can write down. I used to do like a monthly goal, but it really helps me to do more like a weekly goal and to say, okay, this is how many words I want to write this day and see how I do. I don't always make it every week, but that gives me a way. I look at it, it's visual, I can see it right from where I'm sitting now, and I know if I've done it. I know, for instance, just looking at that, I didn't do any writing yesterday. That was just not a good thing. But I've got today, I can start over and I can do it. And so it's in front of me so that I can see it. It keeps me accountable. So how many of you have a accountability partner, a coach, a mentor, a friend who's helping you through your reinventing process? I want you to comment below and let me know if you have such a friend or person helping you through this renewable time, time of renewing. If you don't and you really need somebody, I invite you to be part of our private Facebook group. The link is below. You can click on that and be sure to answer all the questions so I know that you're not a robot. That's a place where you can get some further accountability from others who are also going through the reinventing process. Another way to find accountability is to have a vision board. And I've talked about this several times over the course of the year so far. I don't know why a vision board keeps coming up. A vision board is a great way to keep you accountable. Like a whiteboard or someplace where you have things written down. It's something that you can constantly go to. One of the YouTubers that I follow, the Content Bug, she has a vision board. She actually changes it often. She puts new pictures in. Also, when you are doing a vision board, don't just put pictures of what your goal is. Like if you want to lose weight, don't put these pictures of these svelte, muscular, great looking people with their, either workout gear or the swimsuits. Put on their visual cues of your doable action steps, or pictures of a calendar, or pictures of a whiteboard, or pictures of friends walking. You have got to make a vision board with your doable action steps, the things that are going to help you reach the goals, not just the goals themselves, because it's just like telling somebody else or telling the world what your goals are, usually tricks your brain into thinking you've already reached them. If your vision board is already there, it's not going to help you move toward your goals. It's simply going to be saying, hey, look at this. This is great. Beautiful pictures. If you are over 50, but you have a goal and you have broken it down into doable action steps and have great accountability to get those, to reach those goals and do those accountable action steps, then you can reinvent your life. I appreciate you, and I am also trying to get more focused here on my channel, Reinventing You. So one of the things I'm going to kind of niche down, that is I'm going to be looking at all of my videos that I've done. It's been almost 2 years, so about 2 years worth of videos, and figure out which ones really work. That is, which ones have a lot of views, which ones have a lot of comments, which ones have a lot of thumbs up. Just remember, when you watch one of my videos and you give it a thumbs up, you give it a comment, you watch all the way to the end, that helps me out. Not only does it help me out with the YouTube algorithm, but it also lets me know what you really like and what you appreciate. And so I just really want to focus on what's helping to motivate and inspire you to reinvent your life. I can tell you right now, looking back at some of my videos, I think some of the how-to videos, like if they get really specific, like mind mapping, for instance, was not really something that a lot of people liked. I think some of my Facebook group really liked it. So probably what I will do is I will basically be focusing, folks on the Facebook group will get more of that kind of content, but here on YouTube, I'll be niching down to what really seems to be needed and to inspire you to reinvent your life. If you are wanting to look at some of my other videos that I feel like are really representation of inspiring people to reinvent their lives, check these videos out. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great one.